Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. Can you believe it's August 30th already? Rolling into that Labor Day weekend. A lot of schools have a 4-day weekend, so hopefully if you just get to do something fun, have fun with your family, have fun with whatever you're doing out there. Hopefully that weather got out of here Thursday last night and a little bit better for the weekend coming in here. But let's dive in. Everything great going on in real estate this week at Samson, and then kind of look forward to what's going on next week. Our first thing is our market report. So last week showings were down 7% week over week, or 6.7%, and 10% from a year ago. That's a couple weeks in a row drops. A little bit of laziness in there in the market, but a little surprising. I would like to see showings tick up a little bit. Now that maybe everybody after Labor Day, people back in school, maybe settled in and maybe getting into that fall market. We're hoping for better stats. Maybe not next week with Labor Day, but the week after that, I'm thinking. Purchase contracts pretty flat. Our new listings pretty flat, down 6% from the week before and up 5% from a year ago at this point. The active listings is still that big one that I keep emphasizing. We're up 41.5% active listings on the market compared to this time last year. That gives people choices. That's how you define whether it's a buyer or seller's market. We're much more balanced, much more buyer seller, even on leverage points than we were at this point last year. Similar stats across the board here, 5% less showings in North Central Virginia. We've got new listings pretty flat there, 1.7% up. Our active listings fairly flat week over week, 18.5% less. So they don't have quite as much of an influx of inventory in the North Central Virginia region as we do in the whole DC metropolitan area. Baltimore metro region, showings down 9% week over week, down 12% from a year ago. New listings really flat. Active listings, so they're up 30% in inventory year over year. So similar, big chunk more, flat week over week, but 30% more inventory than we had at this point last year. And then our Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle market, fairly flat in showings, down 2%, not a big deal. New listings, big jump down here, but remember, this is the smallest number we've got, so 22.7% less, but that's like 40 less listings. Last week it was like 210, this week it's like 174, so nothing to overreact on too hard there. It might just be people not wanting to list right before the holiday, wait until after the holiday weekend. Active listings up 27% in the market compared to a year ago, so a big high number there as well. So good intel to look into how our markets are doing across our footprint. Our next thing we're going to look at is our top performers. So our top performers last week over our whole company in volume: Yvette Lawless, great job; Christine Song, Josh Velez, Kevin Brandis, and Pablo Flower. Congratulations to our top 5 in volume for the week. Our top 5 in transactions for last week: Surya Reddi, Christine Song got second in both of them, Natalie and Kurt McArtor, Tyler Simmons, our Libby Mill Richmond broker manager, and Donnie Anderson. Great job to you top 5s for last week. Our top 5 teams in volume last week: Carolyn Young Homes, crushing it. Great job, Carolyn and team. The One Street Company, Sammer and crew, continuing to crush it. Shepherd Homes Group with Jason Shepardek, the Redstone Group led by Ian and Ed, and then the KC Samson team, number 5 in volume. Great job to our top teams. Our top teams in transactions for last week, the exact same 5, just a little bit of a shake-up in the order. Carolyn Young Homes, number 1, double 1 this week. Great job, Carolyn. Redstone Group, number 2, Shepherd Homes Group, number 3, One Street Company, number 4, and then the KC Samson team, number 5. Fantastic work by our great teams out there. Our September sales meeting will be September 18th. We're going to have a month of data of how things have been going out there with the commissions dropped off bright. We're going to have a lot of, I think we might have a good special guest on how to list your homes better. We're excited about that, how to get your home sold quickly. A lot of great activity at our September sales meeting. We're going to encourage you to come. You also want to come because afterwards is the big day, the annual cornhole tournament. We're going to be out here. We've added lawn games this year: Giant Jenga, Connect 4, Giant Pong, Giant Putt-Putt, Battle Putt-Putt Golf. Good stuff. So you got team names you can sign up with. Have fun. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have an ice cream truck. Great day out here, just a camaraderie. Starting around 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock sharp, actually. Try to be here on time. We want to get that tournament started. The longer people wait to get in, the longer we get started, the longer it can drag a little bit. Get into the tournament right now. I mean, everybody's kind of playing for second because Justin and I have kind of got first on. Sorry, not sorry. But you still got 3 weeks to practice. So get out there every day. You can turn yourself into an excellent cornhole player by the 18th, hopefully. But we'll see you for our sales meeting and then the cornhole tournament on the 18th. There's some pictures from last year's event. Lots of fun for everybody. You can see in the top middle there. I I'm in the blue shirt with the sunglasses. That's us winning our trophy, just in case you were wondering. So great stuff last year. It'll be a lot of fun this year. October 18th, so we're big on the 18th, I guess, this fall. We got our big Top Producer Takeover event. This will be on Friday the 18th at the Waterford Event Center. Sign up now. We have not released it to the public yet. We want to make sure that Samson's got some ability to get in there. Plan for your Friday. It's going to be amazing. Great speakers, great energy, breakfast, lunch, happy hour, great classes, great entertainment all day. Starting with Jared James, who's our keynote speaker, who's a fantastic national motivational speaker and coach, and you're going to love what he has to say. I have a slight man crush, don't tell him. But it's going to be fantastic. You can also, this year new, you've actually got an ability to get a VIP ticket where you can have VIP lounge access to some of the speakers, VIP breakfast, which we have heard. Jared is going to be able to make it in for that VIP breakfast at 8:30, so we're excited about that. So good stuff. You can sign up for those VIP tickets ahead of time. You also get the premier seating in the front couple rows as well. So good stuff there. We'd love to have you. You can do that QR code or get it on the Nest. Last week, we're going to be able to remind you about this. Get out there right now and vote for Carol Webb, going for PG Car Board of Directors President-elect. So we'd love to have Carol representing Samson as PG President. So good luck, Carol. I saw Carl had a big party, kick off the fall party at Samson Bowie, and looked like you guys were pumping up Carol there as well. So great job to our Bowie office. And then we got a lot of National Harbor and Waldorf people that are probably Prince George's County as well. So good stuff there. Are you ready? Remember, on the Nest, under Top Resources, we have a Samson Success Guide. It's got all the great stuff, a lot of the great trainings we've done over the last couple of months, getting ready for today, or getting ready for the new changes in the market, showing your value as a buyer, how to talk to buyers, how to talk to sellers. Great stuff. Contract change classes. Don't wait until Friday at 9 o'clock when you're ready to write a contract to realize that the world's changed. Get in there now. Prepare now. Watch classes now. Watch contract classes. Watch some of our commission conversations classes. Look at some of the things we've put together. If you then have questions, then reach out to a broker or somebody, a leader in your office to ask questions. But we're here for each other. I've seen a lot of great conversations in the Facebook groups, our message boards. Interact with each other, help each other out. We've got great support, and we've got you here at Samson. Make sure you're prepared for everything. We've got a full page leading at all those top resources. Just a reminder of all the great stuff we have going on at Samson Properties, and it's all on that page as well. Special shout out to the 7-Figure Realtors, a great class that Jason Shepardek put together for us. Log in there, watch it. It is worth your watch. If you aren't flying in your career and getting everything done you want to, you got no excuses. Watch the stuff. Watch the stuff we put out. It will make you better, I promise. Next week, if you don't see me as much, I will be downtown at the Mayflower. We've got the Riz Media CEO and Leadership Exchange Conference next week, Wednesday to Friday. I'm blessed enough to be able to speak on Thursday morning about agent retention and agent retention and recruitment in today's market. So something I know a little bit about, hopefully. So I'm honored to be on the stage with some other great leaders in our industry. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the conference. So I'll be out there. If you're out there, come say hi to me. But I'll be around there for 3 days. You can still buy tickets. I think we put it online. There was like a code. You can find our social media, get like $100 off. But it's expensive. It's like $1,400 to go to the conference. And it's a lot, but you do get some cool stuff too. Some cool interaction with top leaders. And I think they limit it to like 400 people. So it's pretty quaint, and you really get to know kind of what's going on there. So it's a good conference, and if I don't respond to your emails right away, that is why, but I promise you I will get to you. So that'll be me next week. We've got some exciting trade shows coming up as well. We're going to be at Ocean City, Maryland for the Maryland Realtors Association Conference, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 16th to 18th. First time we've taken out there, gotten a booth. We're excited to interact there and get out to Ocean City. Thursday, October 17th, we'll be at Martins West, the GBBR. We've been there a few years. Always a great time in Baltimore. And then Tuesday, October 22nd, we'll be at Capital One Hall in Tysons for the MVAR conference. We've got at least a double booth there. Going to be great. They've actually moved it to the Capital One Hall, so going to be a really, really nice stuff. First class event. I know Leah Praha, the CEO of EXP, one of my good friends, is going to be the keynote speaker for that one, and they're still announcing some of the other speakers. So great stuff. Make sure you come out and say hi at all these different events. Show Samson pride. Check your email for these contract trends. I love these. These are great. We actually add a buyer comp percentage to these now. So look like, just to give you a preview, For the first week of full data, we had 87% of our contracts that came into Cardinal, which is about 150 contracts. 87% of them had buyer comp included. Out of the 87%, 97% of those had 2% or higher as comp. So it's pretty good. We're pretty happy with that. My guess was 95% of them were going to be, the buyer comp was going to be included in that contract. So 87% for the first week is not bad. Some of those might be thrown off too by the system if maybe it was unrepresented or something. So that might not even be an exact science now that I'm thinking through it out loud. But got great contract trends. And this is not 6 weeks old data like some of the stuff we give. This is how many contracts came in Monday to Friday. We cut it off at this Monday, and then it was out Wednesday. So that's great stuff. It's great turnover. We've got our system down there where we've got all this great data at Cardinal. We do more closings than anybody else around. Let's give you the real-time data, and we actually break it out by state as well, because sometimes the states have a little bit different market flair to it. We might break it down to county in the future, but we'll see. So great stuff. Excited to get those out. Great job by our marketing team and by Cardinal Title Group to get all that stuff put together. So look for those in your email. They came out yesterday, I believe. Lots of great lunch and learns. DC, White Marsh, Alexandria, Bowie, Tysons, Martinsburg, Haymarket, Richmond. We are busy and we are all over the place. Go to joinsamson.com. We've always got at least 2 or 3 a week. We're looking at 11, 12 a month now. We're planned out almost through October now, so this is all the September stuff. And then if you go to Join Samson, you see some Octobers as well. Invite them to a lunch and learn. Come with them. We put these at great places. Have a great meal. Sit there. Almost everybody that comes, it's worth the hour. You get a great meal and you realize there's 2 or 3 things at Samson you forgot that you have there. So, and we love to see you. So, special shout out to our team that's doing a great job putting all these events together, and all you guys for filling the room with referrals that hopefully we can bring into our family. Remember, you do get those referral rewards if you bring them in here. There's a beautiful picture of a lot of our recruiting team there. Mark looks very excited to be there. Mark, smile. So Bethany, Richard, and Bobby are also doing, speaking at the lunch learns now. I do one a week. They fill in the others. And then Mark is director of recruiting, who's there always just hustling and talking to everybody and getting them to sign up. So shout out to our recruiting team. We're on the road working hard. Our next 3 HQ to use, DC on the 4th, Bowie on the 11th, Chantilly on the 25th. Remember, the 18th is our sales meeting and cornhole tournament here. So lots of Wednesdays in September with lots of great knowledge, lots of great togetherness planned. So look forward to seeing you at one of those HQ to use. Sample HQ to lineup. You can only see this on the Nest as well. But lots of great classes, lots of great things to dive into. I would encourage you to get to an HQ to you. If you haven't come, you will love it. If you haven't been in 6 months, come again. They're all new classes, new info. We've also got SOAR planned for Thursday. So Wednesday is HQ to you. Thursday is SOAR at DC Noma office. So DC Noma office will be blowing up this week. So excited for that. Buyer representation class with Lynn, and then a contract to close class with Ryan Jump, one of our great settlement attorneys for Cardinal Title Group. So looking forward to those classes as well. Remember, agent orientations are all over the place. If you haven't taken one in a while, it is required for newer agents since January 1st to us. But if you haven't taken one in a while and you're kind of unsure what's what, get to an agent orientation. It's an hour of your time, but it's worth it. You will definitely learn all the things going on. All right, for next week, Tuesday, we have Become Sales Wise with Arthur Bob Berg, a class that you can join virtually online Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Wednesday, HQ2U at DC Noma. Thursday, we talked about SOAR at DC Noma. Thursday, Lynn's also got her classes after she's teaching in the morning. She's got Home Seller Workshop class, 1 to 2 o'clock, and then Master Your Marketing Buyer Consultations, 2:30 to 3:30. So she'll be teaching in person in the morning and Zoom all Thursday afternoon. Friday morning, Fast Track Commercial Training with Aladdin, NVR Buyer Agency class with Wendy Dean, Friday 10 to 11. Excited for that. And then Friday Financing with First Heritage, Friday at 10 o'clock as well. Just want to thank you all for your continued support of Cardinal Title Group. As we transition into fall, the transactions become more and more pro. We have great staff. We'll take great care of you, but we tend to have our transactions in general in the real estate business fall a little bit as we get into September, October. November to January, February is always our slowest time. Everybody knows that. So more important ever than get that capture rate high. Please support us there. We will do a great job supporting you, I promise. The more you bring those contracts to Cardinal, the more that we can pour back into you, do a great job, and continue to provide you great resources, great events, great things to help us all succeed and thrive in this real estate market. Personally, I hope you guys all have a great Labor Day weekend. it's nice to kind of let the kids put their toe in the water for school and the parents, and then kind of get that 3 or 4 day weekend right away, roll into school a little bit. So I don't think any big plans for the Samson family, just some cookouts, some picnics, some fun stuff like that. Might hit up a Nats game. I think the Cubs are in town this weekend, so that'll be good. How about those kids, the Nats, man? They were killing it against the Yankees the other night. But I sidetracked. Varsity field hockey for us off to a great start. Sophie and Lily are playing in that Light Ridge team I told you last week. So we won our first game 2-0, and Sophie had a nice assist. So off to fall sports, are off to a good start. I know a lot of football teams started their games Thursday night and Friday because of the weather last night. So hopefully everybody's staying safe, staying healthy. Have a great Labor Day weekend. We'll see you next week around all of our events. And if you're in DC at Riz Media, make sure you come by and say hi to me. Take care, and we'll see you soon.